Hello, this video is for children too, because it is a fairy tale. So come closer and listen tight. See this? It's because we do fairy tale, right? Yeah. Fairy tale time, right? Okay. In this video, I will describe a codependent relationship, and this video is for everybody, all children that grow up in a codependent relationship. So I will get to the point to explain it and the consequences. But I adding some twists, some individual twists, so it gets more interesting to listen. So note that you can subtract the individual twists, and you can interchange sexes as well. You know, in this story, I will decide over the who is who, but you can just interchange it the way you want. And note that every narcissist looks for a maternal figure in his relationship. So a male narcissist will look for a maternal figure as an intimate partner, and a female narcissist will also see a maternal figure in his intimate partner. You can check out the dual mothership model by Sam Vaknin to understand this further. Alright, but now let's start with the fairy tale. But it might just also happen in your neighborhood. But in our story, it happens in a small village in the hills. And there are 2 or 3 families that are just the same, but different. And maybe more families. And in one family, there is a covert narcissist man with its rumors. Nobody knows. A borderline woman. But since the covert narcissist spread this rumor, who will believe it? A covert narcissist cannot speak the truth. Everything he says is twisted and tastes like a lie, right? And then there is another family with a super empath. Hashtag Heyoka empath. No, forget about this. A super empath. A male super empath. Together with a female, grandiose, godlike, clever and smart, brilliant narcissist. Female. Alright. So, it happens to be that the female grandiose narcissist of the family I told you, she falls in love with the probably borderline woman. But something happens behind the scenes. They wanted to marry, but it never worked out. We don't know exactly what happened, but something went wrong. A deal didn't work out, and the grandiose narcissist woman got rejected. Now, the super empath has denied his body which is one of the 4 narcissistic supplies to the grandiose narcissistic woman. He denied his body to her. So she has been double rejected now. And she is planning a great move. A clever and smart and grandiose move. And she wants to show everybody that she is God and she wants to play God. So, the covert narcissist, however, living his life in his family with the rumored borderline woman. He can mirror her, he can mimic her. He is the shape-shifting master in the fairy tale. He has no personality. He takes the personality of others and mimics it, tries to copy it, looking like a Frankenstein version, like a clown playing a clown, playing a clown, playing a clown. So, he introjects her personality. And what does a covert narcissist do? We all know it. He plays victim. When he gets confronted with accountability, if you make him accountable, he will become a victim. If you don't give him attention no more, he will say, oh, I kill myself. All right, so he gets the attention, he gets removed from the family. And now it's time for the great chess move. The time of the godlike narcissistic woman. She will now take the body of this covert narcissist and at the same time teaching the rumored borderline woman that now I have you because I have that Frankenstein copy of you and I wanted a maternal figure anyway. And at the same time showing the super empath, oh, I don't need you, look, I have got someone else. This was so clever and smart, yeah, right? Okay. So now it is time to tell you what a codependent relationship looks like. See, a narcissist, an overt narcissist, like the brilliant and clever and smart woman in our story, they are able to extract narcissistic supply. They have a lot of codependence around them. And in our story, the woman, she has a job. She has a reputation that is not really deserved, but still being kept alive artificially. Propaganda, you know. And she has a house. This is the heritage of her father. And all these things can be played out in ways that other codependents come to her. Because they want, or they are in some way dependent of her. They want to live there, in that house. They have sworn that they will always be by her side. So they will sacrifice themselves, their own life. They will give their life. In families, the black sheep often sacrifices himself for other people. Yeah, so she has all kinds of codependent. And a father from which, in this fairy tale, the heritage comes from. He tries to save that picture before he dies about himself. He does not want to die knowing that all projects in his life failed. his firstborn daughter that he idealized, that he sees his long ago died wife in, is, yeah, what is she doing? We will get to the point. So he tries to save a picture, a beautiful picture, and he will do everything in his what he still can do in his high age to save it. And the most that he can contribute is put a lot of money into this. So this grandiose narcissist will extract all these sources of these codependents around her. Life force, money, service, everything. Alright, now the covert narcissist that has fucked up his own family and has been ejected into asylum. He had nothing. Maybe before he was a normal narcissist, he was a narcissist, but at that point he definitely imploded and became covert because he could not supply his grandiosity no more. His false self crumbled. So the narcissist, our overt narcissist, when it was a small child, at the very, very, very beginning of the fairy tale, she sacrificed. Just as the other covert narcissist, they both sacrificed the authentic self, the true self, and invented a false self. Now the overt narcissist still has his false self, and he is a junkie. She is a junkie that always has to extract supply to keep it alive. Now the covert narcissist, when he has been ejected out of his family, he collapsed. He became a covert narcissist when he was in asylum. When he had nothing left to do, he could not extract anything. Nobody wants to have to do anything with him. Nobody? Oh, there was someone. There was the super empath, right? Yeah. And he let him come in his house and let him recover. And this was the time when the overt grandiose narcissist made the genius chess move to adopt him, to absorb him, to make him a codependent, because he could not extract any narcissistic supply anymore. So he needs an overt narcissist. He needs her, because she can extract so much narcissistic supply from her environment, and he wants to feast on it like a scavenger. You know? In this case, the super empath, he hunts down the prey, he brings it home, the overt narcissist will eat from it, and the covert narcissist will then come and eat that what is remains, you know? A perfect circle, a beautiful fairy tale, and it will have a happy end. Maybe not. Anyway, so a codependent relationship means that this imploded narcissist needs another narcissist to extract supply. And he will tolerate all kinds of everything, all kinds of abuse, ordeal, whatever. He will say, please abuse me. I will do anything, just give me the supply that I need. All right. Now, the true story, the fairy tale, in a fairy tale, the problem now is with this fairy tale that these two narcissists extract their supply from children, because there are a lot of children in that house. And that beautiful heritage that the old father wants to save. He wants to die with that picture that he made everything right in life. But this heritage is being paid with blood money. It's being paid with a deal about child support that 2 narcissists made secretly behind the curtain. Or 3, or 4, I don't care, 5. Behind the curtain, they made a deal about child support, money, sex, service. It's not about love here in this fairy tale. And this is the true heritage. The children must pay with life force, with trauma. For the narcissistic parents. Yes, my children, this message is also for you to understand where you are coming from. Truth is no abuse. And we will get through this together. And this is probably not a fairy tale. And this is probably happening in your neighborhood. And this has probably also happened to you. Narcissists always abuse. They cannot live different. And we pay the price. But nothing is free in life. Nothing is free. I'm here. I'm speaking up.